Hello there and welcome to another video. This week we do a lot more. We have Frankie off grid come and do a visit, and we do a lot more to the duck fencing. Gilmore has to go to the vets.
We also do some more tiling in the cold room, and we have a chick update as well.
And what's this one called?
Bob, because look at him, he's got a little bob. She says in a high squeaky voice.
And I do a bit of rendering for our friends Tony and Nikki. That's that little bit done. Let's just show you the rest. What we've done in what, 6 or 7 hours, something like that. So the reason for starting at the door end is because this gap from here to here, gets increasingly bigger. So here's Gilly back from the vets. He's had 4 nodules removed. So this morning we have been joined by Carissa and Ewan from Frankie Off Grid, and the dogs obviously. And I'm starting them off on a little job, steep learning curve for both of them. So this is, instead of using blocks now, because I've worked out the amount of blocks I need on the duck fencing is ridiculous. So I've decided to put galvanised sheeting in instead, but a whole sheet is too much, so we're going to cut this in half. So a massive learning curve for these guys. I'm going to show them how to use this little baby. Which is quite simple little tool. Has a little, can't explain it, a little bar in the centre which goes up and down.
Hold it so you can hold the camera. Yeah. Like a puncher in it.
So this thing is what's known as a nibbler. Inside here is a steel bar that goes up and down, and it just makes a series of little holes. But it's great for cutting sheet metal, etc., and it doesn't leave too sharp an edge. It's not brilliant, but yeah, it's the tool for this anyway.
Ta-da!
So I'll give you a little bit of instruction before we start off. I have to shout because they've got earplugs in. What? So basically, we're in the middle of the sheet. It's this here. Count the ridges or whatever, but that's the middle, yeah. And you just start it going, and see the way that little plunger goes up and down?
Yeah.
Basically,
Have the sheet in the gap.
Sheet in the gap, simple as that, and just cut right down the middle of this, yeah.
Nibbling.
Yeah. So it basically takes out punches a series of holes all the way. Probably have to, one of you support the side to side, one of you do the nibbling. bit noisy, but it does the job, and you don't get sparks and everything. It's much better way of doing it. So we'll take these away.
My feet feel vibrating.
This is my arm.
While you're cutting this one, I'll go and see how many we need.
Just down the middle again.
Yeah.
This one's the curves the other way.
It doesn't matter, but yeah, whatever suits.
Doesn't matter.
You can do it on the crest or the bottom, it doesn't matter.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey?
Do you want me to do
No,
this?
that's the middle there, isn't it? This one.
Yeah, so should we flip it so it's easier to go down the middle?
Doesn't matter. You can do it, work on the crest or the bottom. So.
How many do we need?
7.
Oh, and we've got 8.
Perfect. Perfect.
Inspecting your cutting work.
Yeah, I quite like the nibbler.
Yeah, it's good.
What are you doing? Because it doesn't produce the edge. Alright, it's sort of serrated, but it's not sharp like if you cut it with a pair of tin snips. You have a real sharp edge. So
It feels like it should be dangerous, but it's not.
yes, yeah, yes, that's a good way of putting it. Right, so these guys are carrying. I'm going to go. I'm going this way. Follow me.
Okay.
I'm fine. So watch your feet. So.
Just watch the trip hazards here.
It's not a homestead if there's not a trip hazard.
Where to?
That gate. So I've put the portable shade up to keep the workers dry. So what we're going to do is put this galvanised, winkly tin, however you want to call it, in this trench I dug, and then backfill it. So we're a foot deep there, and then that should stop anything it wants to bury underneath, or deter it at least. Right. Yeah, this one's loose now.
Oh.
So I'll have to redo this because there's a gate going here, so I'll fill that one with concrete. So let's try. You cut edge down, yeah?
Yeah.
Right up tight to that then. And then we can backfill in behind.
Yeah.
Do you want it this side of this post?
Yeah, oh, I might need to keep a bit there. But yeah.
Do it, shouldn't it?
Is it in there?
Yeah.
Right. So just put it, just shovel some crap in behind it. Now. And what I'll do before we get too carried away here, I'll cut a piece to that length, which is about 1 metre. Yeah, cut a piece to go in there, and then we can carry on up there. Yeah, cool. What I'll do is I'll get a sledgehammer and redo the stay here, somewhere like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, great, we've want to dig that now.
Sausage. Sausage. What are you doing? Put this one in here. On the drawing there.
Yeah.
Do you want to go after there?
You just hold that there. And I'll beat it. Right, put it this way a bit. Should do us. Yeah, we need to shovel some stuff. Where's the other shovel? Oh, there. And I need to dig that out now. Keep it up there. There's the bottom of that sheet. Come boyo!
So hard. It's amazing considering the amount.
So I've been using this machine here, which is just a reciprocating saw. I've been using these to cut, basically they cut the lumps off the pallets. As you can see here, just cutting cutting the lumps off to make things like this, which is just a flat one flat side of the pallet, the top of the pallet. Yeah, I've cut the back off basically. What I will do is obviously remove these nails and put a diagonal brace across there, and that can be used as a gate. Yeah, like this. Probably better to have a gate like that though, or like that. So I'll brace it from the hinge side across with the stuff that I've cut off it. We need a this needs to go in the bottom of the new, what will be the new pig paddock, which is currently the goat paddock. The goats are all up for sale at the minute. We sold one, 2 more to go, and then we're going to move the boys down there, and the girls will be moving into their own paddock. We're going to move things around a bit anyway, so that's going to be happening next week's video. So quite simply, all I'm going to do is the stuff I've stripped off of the pallets, I'm going to put them diagonally, not diagonally, diagonally across. One big one and one thin one, like so, as long as they work, and I'll cut the excess off. Yeah, so I'll cut this square, make sure it's square here. I'll use the old, these are ring shank nails, so which means the shank of the nail has annular rings around it, which makes it grip. So I'll just put it back together with the nails I took out. Make sure everything lines up still. There we go. So that just gives it a brace, so if you hang the gate, this gate will be hung from this side. Yeah, that stops that end of the gate falling down. Simple stuff, guys. So there we go, that's all the tin in the ground and all backfilled. All I've got to do now is put the fencing up and fill this with rocks and concrete where the gateway is and put the gate in. But that'll be next week's video, because it's looking like we're going to have a huge thunderstorm. It's been rumbling for the last hour and the sky looking very black, so I probably won't water the garden tonight. So I've got the tiles here, I've got the adhesive mixed up, etc. So what I'll do is I'll put you on a time lapse inside. just like that. So the reason for starting at the door end is because this gap from here to here, gets increasingly bigger because this back wall, you saw me render it last week, is not plumb. So I'll have to do a cut in the bottom here. Hang on, get the camera right. I'll have to do, each tile will have to be cut individually according to how long it is. So there we have it, a few more tiles laid. The hole here is for a portable air conditioning unit that's going to sit in the gym and blow cold air in here. But that's that wall finished, and I've started this wall. You can see the floor is not terribly level, but I'm not worried about that. So yes, we're getting there. Couple of days. I'm only doing it when I've got a bit of spare time and it's really hot outside, when it's too hot to do fencing. So yeah, a couple more days and that should be done, then I can gripe the whole lot, and the room's nearly finished. A few trims around the edges. Yeah, great. More squashed up against the side.
For some, look how big their wings are getting now. Right, so just take that off a minute. I'm going to do a little update. I'll just show you how they're doing. So these guys are a week old now, and already little peep peeps. So we'll grab them.
Oh,
so
this one with the Mohican.
Yeah, so look, the wing feathers are really developing really well.
And they're a week old.
Yep.
Amazing.
Look, Bob.
There's Bob. See how fat Bob is.
Oh, Bob, what's Daddy saying about you?
And show Bob to Quinn. Quinn is fascinated with the chicks.
He absolutely loves the chicks. Oh, look, little chick.
Savage dogs.
Yeah. Good boy. Oh. He's still a meaty little lump. I think this was the Dutch Friesian chick.
Okay.
It's a little bit smaller because they're quite a bit smaller chickens, but it's also white as well. So, but yeah, I can't believe how much their
so much. I think
wing feathers.
So I think we got obviously Bob's going to be brown. This one's a brown one. Yeah. This one's going to be white. This one's going to be.
That could be
white.
Blondie's chick. So.
Yeah. And I think this one, and obviously the black one's going to be black. And I think the one with the wings here is going to be like
Meg.
Meg, yeah. So I think.
But I look, come here, you. This one's sort of opposite with this one because it's black chicken with little pale. Can't fly yet. But yes, they're doing really, really well. So I'm so pleased. So I've still got some eggs in the incubator. We're not sure what sort of age they are as of yet, as in how long they've been, how long they were under the hen before we took them on. Yeah. So, but they're looking all right. I mean, you did candle them, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
So, so the eggs we have in the incubator at the moment, I've got 9 in here. So we just give it a little roll. So, yeah. Water in there, so we'll probably give them another candle or something in the next couple of days. But yeah, possibility of lots of chicks.
So this morning I'm here with Tony, and yeah, he's given me a little job to do. Let's see this. So just a couple hours work apparently. We're gonna. You know, it's this, all this rendered, this room, this here rendered, this rendered, hang on, this rendered, you can see how flat and level it is, and also this room, all this tijolo here to be rendered, and this, and this, and all that up there, and this, and also in the little bathroom here, this bit here. Luckily he's going to put ceiling across, and also just a little job, couple of hours, you know, all that there, that there, up there. Oh, and this little room here as well. Just a little bit in here as well. So yeah, I should be done by lunchtime. So just used up the last bit of mortar or render mix just on the inside here, and just sponging it off. All we're doing is just following the contours of the walls because they're bent and twisted all over the place, so yep, just doing the best we can. That's that little bit done. Let's just show you the rest, what we've done in what, 6 or 7 hours, something like that. All these walls here are done now. Won't make much sense to you on film, but I covered up all the tijolo. Actually, in fact, it's drying out so quickly you can see what they are here. Yeah, just the rest to do now. This room, this odd. I don't know if you can make it out. It seems to be like a step. But this is the old house, the old granite wall of the house, so yeah. Yeah. A little bit more to do when I've got time. Don't know when that'll be, Tom.
Tomorrow.
Happy man? Tomorrow.
Nice job, Nick, well done.
So here we are in the vets. And Gilly is just about to have a little operation to have 3 little lumps removed just under his skin, have them checked if they're cancerous, whatever. And he had a problem with his ear the other day, so that while he's under the anaesthetic, they're going to have a good look in his ear as well.
Oh.
And then we'll come back later and pick him up all repaired and stitched up. So here's Gilly back from the vets. He's had 4 nodules removed, which are going to be sent off to a lab. He's still a bit drunk, and the cat's very interested, but he has had quite a big one here done. A couple there under his arm, and one under his belly, so
Good boy.
let's train him. So, quick greenhouse update as Angie's watering stuff. We have lots of rare and exotic things here.
I did say bet rare, darling.
Rare and exotic. I love the sound of that. So, because it's cooler in here now this time of year than
During the day.
than in the garden, I'm just growing lettuce down here. What else have we got here?
Avocados, got variegated rubber, got
Hops.
Yes.
Ooh.
Asparagus that when it has we have a permanent bed, I can put that out.
Right. What's that
Clary
with?
sage.
Is that clary sage?
Yeah. Let me
Wow, that's massive.
yeah, it's getting there. So he needs to go out. There's lots of stuff that needs to get out.
Out.
Yeah.
Pineapple there floundering away, not doing very well, but sort of surviving.
Self-seeded marigold.
This thing.
Yes, you've got a couple of bait. Looks like that's a growth berry.
Doing really well actually, it's looking good, but when are we going to get some fruit? This is a pitaya. This is a red pitaya, so we get red dragon fruit.
Hopefully.
And what's all that mess in the corner there?
It's stuff that needs to go out into beds that haven't got.
I think they're sunflowers, aren't they?
Yeah, there's sunflowers and
dear.
there's corn and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, and a couple of eggplant, or otherwise known as aubergine. Cool. And corn that needs to go out, black corn, red corn, white corn, isn't it?
No, there's only the red corn there.
Only red?
Yeah.
Okay. And a really overgrown, overseeded parsley.
So here we see a confused person.
Always read the instructions.
There's a first.
Okay.
So
So what you do,
what we have here.
this is the new Guinness Nitro Surge thing. We're not sponsored by Guinness,
Sadly.
which is a big shame. But I'm gonna. This is a present from Jackie and Cyril. Thanks, guys. So it says first pour, second. Oh, I see. Yeah, right. You do it like you would pour a pint of Guinness in a pub. So we're gently going to open this, and then we have to. I suppose it's charged. You have to line that with that, like that.
Okay.
Right. Then you push a button once to activate it, and the heart symbol illuminates, and the device is on. So I push that button, and it's illuminated, and then we do this. It's not making any noises or anything.
I want a shamrock on the top.
You want a shamrock on the top? Right, I'll do that. Up to about there, I reckon.
Yeah.
And then we leave that 60 seconds. Look, it's actually doing what it does in the pub. Quite good. 60 seconds later. So after 60 seconds, that's settled now. The second pour you should do like that. Apparently. And that looks like it's going to be too much. That's weird. It's just a pint glass, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just bigger than a pint.
No, it's 568 says.
Yeah, look, that's right full. So that'll have to do. I'll do another one now.
So second one.
Yeah. On that note, we'll thank you for watching the video. We will
Cheers, guys.
cheers.
But I'll have to.
Hope you liked it. If you did, please give it a like. And if you did like it and unsubscribe, please subscribe.
It's free.
And don't forget, if you want to be notified for future videos that we release, ring the little notification bell.
So,
cheers guys.
And just a big thank you again to Jackie and Cyril. Cheers. And Joanne and Ian popping over. Like I say, we've just had
lots of visitors this week.
lots of, it's been chaos. So
see you next time.
Guys. Bye.
Bye. That's decent.
Oh, that's good for the blood.
If I wrote you a song, if I got every word perfectly weighted on a thin piece of paper, would it make any difference? Would it change for the better? If I wrote you a poem, if I posted a letter?